The planetary roller extruder by Entex. Innovative technology developed for state-of-the-art, processor-controlled compounding. The extrusion section of the Entex planetary roller extruder is essentially made up of a temperature-controlled filling zone, the modular planetary roller section, also with precise temperature control, and a flange-mounted discharge unit. Variable individual solutions can be implemented in the discharge section for customers with special requirements. A discharge degassing screw, for instance, or radial pelletizing. The unique and pioneering modular system offers unprecedented economic advantages. Planetary roller extruders are manufactured with diameters of 50 to 650 millimeters and capacities from 1 kilogram up to 50 tons per hour. The range of possible uses extends from classical PVC compounding, foodstuffs, rubber, paints and chemical products to caloric sludges and recycled materials. The heart of the dosage section is the feed screw. Depending on the application, it can be between 150 and 1400 millimeters long. The feed screw propels the material to be processed into the roller section. The standard modules consist of a cylinder assembly, a central spindle, and the planetary spindles revolving around it. The rotation of the central spindle causes the planetary spindle to revolve between it and the internal teeth of the gear socket, orbiting the central spindle like planets. The 45-degree helical gearing drives the material forward while simultaneously rolling it out in thin layers. Thin walls round off this ideal compounding compartment. In the standard configuration, the temperature is controlled by 2 heating or cooling zones per module. One important factor for the uniform quality of the output product is the mixing temperature, which should ideally be uniform throughout all the material being processed. The planetary roller extruder fulfills these requirements perfectly, since the raw mixture is repeatedly rolled out into thin layers, and its temperature can be controlled very accurately at the same time. When larger amounts of gas need to be removed, an optional degassing cylinder is available. This is used in the polymer industry, for example, to remove volatile solvents. It allows a vacuum to be applied to an entire roller section. The side feeder system developed by Entex is used for the continuous addition of measured amounts of solids in the form of powder or pellets. The Entex side feeder system can, in principle, be mounted in any position along the extrusion section. As with the main components, feeding can be carried out volumetrically or gravimetrically. Dispersion rings can be added at the joints between the modules to adjust and affect processing parameters, such as dwell time, pressure, and the homogeneity of the extruded material. Liquids can also be added here. In addition to influencing the material, the joints between the individual modules allow the physical pressure, temperature, or color to be measured using appropriate sensors. Thanks to its geometry and the thin walls of the temperature control sections, the planetary roller extruder is the ideal compounding machine, with extremely large contact surface areas and a very long kneading stock. For example, a 3-module machine with a diameter of 400 millimeters turning at 100 RPM is able to exchange heat over an area of the size of a football pitch every minute, and the overall length of its kneading stock is more than 100 meters. The discharge degassing screw is used for products with a high outgassing portion, as an intermediate step before further processing or feeding to the application. In larger machines, it takes the form of an independent second step for optimum results. Radial pelletizing allows precisely defined pieces to be produced for more uniform feeding, or when further processing is to take place in a different location. An axial hot cut and a number of special solutions are also available in the discharge section for units of all sizes. The Planetary Roller Extruder by Entex. Modular construction, precise temperature control, high cooling performance, maximum energy exchange, flexible side feeder, high degree of dispersion, variable degassing options, optimum self-cleaning effect, outstanding product quality.